welcome. I'm Chaya, and this is another Saturna Sunrise Series workout. It is early morning here. You should be able to see the moon up here in the corner, and it's just been beautiful rising up over Tumbo there this morning, and then on the other side we've got the sun about to rise, so it should be a beautiful sunrise this morning. We are going to be working with a resistance band for this workout, but before we do that, we're going to get warmed up. So I'm just going to take a nice wide stance, and just going to start by lifting up, breathing in, come up, and breathe out, come down. One more time. Stay up, arms out to the sides, and we're just going to take little circles. Pause, come in the forward direction. And pause down to the bottom, nice full circles all the way around. Pause, come forward. Alternating the front arm. And one more to the bottom. And then I'm going to reach up and over. Just tap the toe on the opposite side. Last 2 and 1, and then bring up the hamstrings. I'm gonna kick my glutes, kick my butt, squeeze the shoulder blades here. I'm squeezing the arms, pulling in, really getting those back muscles to wake up, warm up. And then double time, double on each side. Keep squeezing the back muscles. Shoulder blades come together. Of course, you can take it as slow or as quick as you want. 2 more. Last one. All right, knees out, pushing forward across the body, bringing the knees up. A couple more, and then doubles. I'm gonna pull the doubles down each side. Two more. All right, let's finish the warm up with a nice big side jack. So tapping the toes side to side. Nice full arms. Of course, you can take this into a full jack. Really amp it up. Or stick with the side toes, side jacks. full ones for me. Last 4, 3, 2, 1, and then again, reaching up side to side. Tap the toes, just for a few. Here comes an eagle. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the feet wide. We're gonna reach up and across, tap down across, tap other toe, come up. Tap, tap, up. Tap, up. One more time. Whew. Nice work, all right. Shake it out. Have a breath. We're going to be using just a resistance band today for equipment. All right, taking a nice deep breath in. Body feels nice and warmed up, ready for some strength work. We're going to be starting in the upper back and the back of the shoulder with a bent over row. So I'm going to grab the band by its 2 ends in both hands. Step onto the middle of the band, about hip distance apart. Bend the legs down here. Stick the tailbone out. Keep the belly button pulled in. We are focusing on core strength, engagement, and posture. It's got a nice long spine here. Neck is long and neutral, looking down. Shoulders stay down. And I'm going to grab that band right around the calves and pull up, squeeze at the top. Breathing in on the way down, out on the way up. Really taking your time to focus on squeezing the shoulder blades together. If you had to have a banana in between your shoulder blades, you would be squishing it at the top. And control the way down, of course. Nice and slow. Use the muscles. Last 2 and 1. Standing back up off the band. We're going to move directly into the opposite, so moving into the pectoral, the chest muscles, as well as the front of the shoulder. Taking the band behind the back, underneath the armpits. Nice big muscle group, so I'm going to grab close to the armpit. Once again, always starting with the stance and posture. So we're kind of taking a nice shoulder width stance. Toes are in line. Soft knee, so a little bit of a bend. Tuck the tailbone under. When we do that, we bring the front of the pelvis and the rib cage closer together. That allows you to really contract the abdominals and hold your core strong. Coming up through the top of the body, lengthen up through the spine, roll the shoulders back and down, keep the chest open and the back flat. And here we go, double hand. So palms start facing each other, they rotate down to the earth. Breathing out on the way out, in on the way in. This is one where I really feel my core working here. I can get my abdominals all fired up, contracted, keeping the upper body stable through this. Last one. Good, release the band. Let's do those first two again. So coming down, grabbing the ends of the band, stepping hip distance apart, bending the knees more, sticking the tailbone out, keeping the nice neutral spine. I'm going to grab down on the band, nice big muscle group, so give yourself a little more tension. And then lengthen right up through the neck, and here we go. We're going to squeeze the shoulder blades, squeeze that banana, mush that banana. Here we go. Breathe out and in. Two more. Good. Release the band. Stand up off the band. Take the band behind the back, underneath the armpits again. Shoulder distance stance. Soft knee. Tailbone tucked under, at the same time contracting the core. Lengthen up through the upper body. Shoulders back and down, chest open. Here we go, double hand. Rotating to the ground. Palms come back together. Breathing out and in. Seals are very curious. What am I doing? Two more. Release back in. Okay, one more for the upper shoulder, the back of the shoulder. Taking the band in one hand. I'm going to use that hand as the stable hand. Keep that same posture with the pelvis tilted in, core contracted, long upper body. I'm going to grab that band in one hand and bring the elbow up. Keep the other arm straight, and I'm going to pull back and release. Trying to really use the shoulder here. Keep the body pretty stable. Two more. And 12. I'm not going to let go of the band. Come back to starting position. Change the arms around. So, other arm goes forward. Other elbow comes up. And same thing. Keep the posture. Keep the core. Two more. Release the band back to neutral. We're going to put the band down. Focus a little bit on the lower body here. So just opening up through the hips. Good hip health. Going to keep that long posture on top. Just take a breath first. And we're going to lift the knees straight up, open to the side, come down. Same leg. Up, open, down. Let's add the arms in, just nice straight arms here. Get the shoulders activated after all that resistance work. 2 more with this side. Good, second side. Of course, we've got balance involved here too. 2 more. Oh. Okay, and then back to the first side. We're going to go the opposite. We're going to come up to the side and in and down. If you want to add to the arms here, really point the fingers up to the sky. And then we're switching sides. Second side, out, rotate, in. One more. Good. Release down, shake it out. Let's go into a reverse cross lunge. So we're going to take one foot steady again. Going to step behind and around that back foot, that first leg. Come down and squeeze it back up to standing. So step same leg, behind and around, and up. Squeeze at the top. Same as in the squat. We're going to press the pelvis forward, squeeze the thighs, squeeze the butt. And you don't have to come down very low, just step around, come down as much as feels comfortable, squeeze at the top, or you can come down trying to get that knee as close to the ground as you feel comfortable. 2 more on the first side. Here we go. Keep it up. Second side, get ready, stepping behind and crossing around, and up. Of course, if you have any knee problems, this doesn't feel comfortable, you can always substitute with the squat, keeping that even weight in both legs. 2 more. And stay here. We're going to get those bands back. All right. We're going to do 1 round of lat pull downs. We're going to make it pretty long. We're going to go for 18 on each side. So we're working that side, back, bottom muscle. And of course the shoulders are still engaged here. The biceps, triceps still engaged. So form and posture first. Toes in line, soft knee. Tilt the tailbone under. Contract the abdominals. Lengthen up through the upper body. Shoulders back and down. Nice long neck. And then we're going to take that band up above the head. Little bit of a bend in the arms. Are going to stay directly down the side of the body. Here we go. Breathing out and in. Halfway on the first side. Two more. Come back to the top, second side, right into it. Straight down the side of the body. Keep the bend in the arm, focused on the breathing. Out on the way down, in on the way up. Checking in with your core, make sure your belly button's pulled in and up towards the spine. Feeling those arms. And that is it. Arms down, give them another shake. Even the stability arm felt that working. Okay, another lower body balance, and also that upper back again. We want to keep that engaged. I love this position with the back fly. So what we're doing on this one is 1 foot down, finding balance, and then we're gonna come up into a flyer and squeeze the shoulder blades here at the top. Come back down. I'm gonna show you from the side as well. So we're coming out and in, finding balance each time. Same leg to start with. Here we go for number 4. Two more. Again, all the attention up in those shoulder blades, squeezing them together. And second side. And of course, if you're not feeling the balance today or working your way to it, keep one toe down and just come over. Same thing into those upper back muscles, or add that balance in coming up. We're on to the second side. Two more. Very nice, keep up. All right, band back. We're into our last set of resistance exercises. Gonna finish with a little work on the biceps and triceps. So taking the band under 1 foot. And I'm gonna cinch down a bit, give myself a little bit more resistance. You can come down, you can always readjust wherever it is for you, a little bit more, a little bit less. I'm gonna take the other foot and step way back into a nice lunge position. Show you again from the side here. Stepping back. So on the back foot, I've got the heel off the ground, a little bit of a bend in the knee, and the weight is onto the ball of the foot, the front of the foot. And on the front, I've got that perfect lunge position. So the knee is gonna stay directly over the ankle. We're not gonna go forward into it. And then from here, we're gonna lengthen up. And I'm gonna start with the biceps, curling up and down. Two more. Good. And then I'm going to come forward with the upper body, bring the elbows up, and then extend those triceps back, nice and controlled. You can really feel the front leg working now, side of the glutes. Nice straight arm at the back. 2 more. Oh, good. Bring it back up. We got 1 more set of those to go. It's going to take us right into tiny standing core work and then our stretch. So I'm going to switch legs here. Other foot into the band. Cinching down. Stepping back with the other foot into a reverse lunge. So ball of the foot on the back, a little bit of a bend, and really focusing on that knee directly over the ankle. I'm going to come right down into it. Make sure the upper body's into the posture, shoulders back and down, and biceps. Nice and controlled, breathing out on the way up, in on the way down. Last one. All the way down. Come forward, elbows up, pressing back, nice and straight. Just bending at the elbow here, keep the upper arm up. Last one. Good, bring it down. Okay, off the band. We are done with the band today. Looks like we lost the sunset into a blanket of cloud, but that's okay. Still feeling pretty good here. Now just a couple standing abdominal exercises. We're gonna start, and again, focusing on balance again. You can always add a chair or a countertop, couple fingers for balance if you need that. It's no problem. If you wanna challenge that balance too, we're gonna go onto the one leg, got one elbow up in the air. I'm gonna meet with the same knee right into the side there. Nice long line at the top. One more. And then using that same knee, I'm gonna cross to the opposite elbow and up. 2 more. Good, second side. Same elbow, same knee, here we go. Crunch it to the side. Work those oblique muscles. 2 more. Good, and then across to the opposite elbow. 2 more. Good. Okay, lengthen up. We're going to start a nice long line. Interlacing the fingers, keep the pointer fingers up. Reach up to the sky. Stretching right through the body into one long line. Keep reaching. I'm going to press the hips forward, extend back through the arms, let the back extend. Coming back up, reach for the sky, and then push the hip out to the side. Use the bottom arm to pull through the top arm, creating a nice stretch into the side of the body. Come up through the center, reach again, and then hip out to the second side. And right back up to the center, arms down to the side. Let's go into the legs. We're going to take one leg back. I'm going to press that heel down to the ground, working on that first calf stretch. Also noting the opening through the hip here, so that back leg's hip can be pressed forward, So you're also focusing on stretching into the hip. We're going to add that same arm up to help extend that stretch right into the hip flexor. And release, switch sides, other foot back, starting with pressing that heel into the ground, feeling the calf start to stretch here, and then opening into the hip, pressing the hip forward, adding that arm on the same side, reach up. And release down, going back to the first leg into the quad stretch. Grab the foot, press the hips forward, keep the knees in line, breathe here. Release the first side, coming into the second side, hips forward. Okay, I'm going to take a stance a little bit wider than shoulder height. Find the weight in the heels, and I'm going to come forward, stick the bum back, and come right down over the legs. Let the head and the shoulders become heavy. Let the lower back release and press the knees back so you're feeling a lower back stretch and a back leg stretch as well. I'm going to walk the hands forward here for length through the spine, and then come back down over the legs. Reaching up for the elbows, adding that extra weight here. Continue to press the knees back. Come over to one leg, finding an opposite lower back stretch. Back through the center. Take a moment at the center to hang low. And then coming to the second leg. Looking for a nice even stretch down the opposite lower back. And back through the center. Let the arms come down. Take a breath here. Nice big inhale. Exhale, swing the arms up. Arms in front, hands together. Open up, squeeze the shoulder blades, chest forward. Breathe here. Come back together just for a moment. Touch the fingertips. And this time as we open up in that same way, full extension, shoulder blades coming together, and then turn the thumbs down to the ground and continue to stretch the arms behind and beside as we pull through the thumb here, stretching out the biceps. Release, let one arm come across the front of the body, stretch out the back of the shoulder. second side, straight across, hugging the arm in, releasing the shoulder. And then we're going to take it above the head, hand behind the head, walk the fingers down, and increase that tricep stretch. A few breaths here. And release, second side, above the head, walk the fingers down the back, increase. Release both arms down. Take a few nice full shoulder rolls. And then a couple forward. Good, and then a nice long, long neck. We're gonna come chin down, chin up, chin down, chin up. Back to neutral, ear to one side, ear to the other side. Back, in, and then back up through neutral again. We're gonna look over one shoulder, look over the other. Coming back to center, chin down to the chest, have a breath into the back of the neck. Lift the chin all the way up, hold up to the sky. And release back to neutral. Finishing this workout with 3 deep breaths, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Here we go, breathing in. Great job. Thanks for joining me. See you next time and have a great day.